dias. Hi guys, and happy weekend. We made it again, right? So today we are doing our tarot and astrological outlook for the week of March 6th to March 12th. And we know that a large number of planets are shifting signs in March, opening up a new chapter for society and the individual. These major changes start on Tuesday when Saturn enters Pisces, ushering a time of reflection and enhanced wisdom for all. Saturn's 2-year transit through this sign is explored in a greater depth in introduction, but this week, Saturn's shift occurs at Tuesday full moon in Virgo, forming a loose square with Mars and trining Uranus. This major event shake things up quite suddenly, forcing everyone to ditch outmoded actions and change of course. Friday's energy of determination and ambition is not conducive to teamwork, which could cause headaches for managers who have to navigate all the drama. However, it is also a highly productive day, allowing you to plow through tasks so your weekend is free of any workplace worries. Saturday and Sunday are both highly romantic. Try to do something spontaneous Saturday. The sense of adventure will increase feelings of love and joy, and Sunday is a great day to just cozy up and just relax. Now, advice to get us through this week: if you have been swept away by toxic ideologies or group dynamics in the past 2 years, it's time to step back and reflect on what is really going on. A sort of deprogramming may be necessary to return to reality. Top astrological event of this week is Tuesday. Saturn enters Pisces. This is one of the month's 2 major transits. The last time Saturn changed signs was in 2020 during the height of the global health crisis, which ushered in a worldwide lockdown and increased authorities, right? So things could start to get back to a new normal, but what exactly is a new normal, right? And that could actually lead us to have some existential crisis. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in a crisis because I'm in midlife. So your 40s are like one big crisis, but we've got this, right? So let's take a look at the energy for today. So today, we are going to be using an Archangel Tarot. And even though it's an Archangel Tarot, it's my favorite Archangel Tarot because it kind of just doesn't sugarcoat anything. It's called the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. And I found it years ago on what is that called? Online. So let's take a look at what we see here. We start with the Four of Earth, Ace of Earth, and the Sun, right? So we want to have a little moderation next week. We may feel a little frugal. We may feel like we want to go all out. We just want to act with moderation. We don't want to get too obsessive. We don't want to just, oh, I need this so bad. We want to just take a deep breath before doing something big, spending too much money. So let's move with control. We want to avoid anything extravagant next week, right? Because we may be on the energy of excitement, and a lot of times when we're extra excited, we may do things that later on we're like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? So in order to avoid those moments, move with moderation. We see the Ace of Earth, so we are really entering a time of abundance of opportunities. We're seeing that with the big shift that takes place on Tuesday, right? So knowing that you do have the resources, so many times we forget to look within ourselves. To me, the Ace of Earth always says we are the energy, we are the spell, right? So we are entering a period of abundance. So next week, work with your pyrites, work with your things that you want to bring in your life. But if you're working with intent, make sure that you're also letting go, that you're releasing. We see the energy of the Sun, which is very welcomed. Right here, we haven't seen the Sun in forever. So if we see it next week, I'll be dancing outside. So what we see here is a time of success, of recognition, of really feeling enthusiastic. But once again, because we see the high vibe energy, and that's going to be shifting a little bit, we definitely want to avoid making plans, right? If I'm happy at 10 in the morning, don't make plans for 4 in the afternoon, because you guys know that by 4 in the afternoon, you may be super tired, and now you just made plans earlier, and what are you going to do now? Cancel. So let's take a look here. What we see here is expect a lot of shifts to happen next week, right? But you definitely want to stay standing in your truth. This is definitely a time of transformation. We're still seeing that energy with the Pisces energy here, right? We see a time of transformation. So really going deep and working with your truth. Really ask yourself, what do I stand for? Who am I? You know, who am I in this cycle of life? So we see a lot of inner work taking place next week. Like I said, we might want to avoid being around too many people, only because the energy is going to make us really sensitive. So we might just be a little irritated. And that just gives you an invitation to go within and work with yourself. See where you are, right? And like I said, expect the unexpected. This is a beautiful time to truly believe in your energy, to truly believe in what's to come, but do not lose the essence of the moment. So we see a lot of crisis, we see a lot of transition and transformation. And I know there's a lot of people online always talking about transitions are great. Transformations are great. You guys know that is a crisis, a transition. I hate them. Okay. And you know, I'm going to be honest with you. When I hear people, oh, the path of enlightenment, it's like, I don't know what path you're on, but it's usually chaos. It's usually chaos. But the thing here is that I'm always going to be here to remind you that we've got this shit. So if you're ready to get your reading with me, head over to lightwitchtarotshop.com. Get that reading. I'm about to start scheduling for February 2024. There's a lot of new candles there, so go check it out. Go check out the new courses. March course starts next week, the March challenge. See what calls to you, sign up, get your candles, get your readings, and I will see you again next weekend. Thank you for existing. I love you guys, and blessed be.